Okay, well, I will let you know when I see them start.
Okay. And then let us know when to switch to the
For the
microphone.
first, yes?
I'm going to keep you
Okay.
around the bride.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
You're our guy.
We'll see.
Oh. No, I don't think so. Oh, okay.
You're doing this middle one, right?
Yeah, I'm doing the rest.
The bride's family is walking down now.
Feel that nice breeze.
Let's get ready
Thank
for
you,
the
God.
air. Oh, yes, you're right. Yes, that's it. So, the air.
I don't think you should bother with it.
Our reception is not going to be very complete without also. Well, I guess we just have to do it.
So they're here. So.
Okay. So, Wendy, I can't confirm my praises. Okay, you guys ready? Well, we got to start first.
You can take it inside here and do it too. There's nothing. Right. Okay, now you can stop.
You can
Kiss your
him.
son.
I'll play it.
Okay, this is it. Are you guys ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All
All
right.
right. I feel good.
Oh, here comes your bride. Indeed.
Okay.
Bride is coming.
When she gets down here. Will you all please rise? It's amazing that she got down here.
Stuart, you get to face each other the whole time because that's who you're marrying.
So you guys are going to stand out here, okay?
And
So
then she'll be here.
yeah,
And off we go.
and we'll be here. Okay, kiss your kiss your mom and dad. And you come on up here and stand right over here. Mom and dad sit down. Take your flowers.
As I told your husband to be, you want to keep facing him, not us. That's who you're marrying. You close to the mic?
I haven't started talking yet, and I'm getting interrupted. You may be seated. All right. You can take each other's hands. You don't have to, be strangers here. Good afternoon and welcome. We are gathered here today in the presence of God to witness and bless the union of Sarah and Stuart in the bonds of holy matrimony. Stuart and Sarah are happy that so many of you who mean so much to them have come here to share and celebrate their wedding day. Your role is not a passive one. You can't just sit there, however. You are encouraged not only to rejoice and honor this bride and groom on their wedding day, but also to support and create a sustaining community for them. The ideals, the understanding, and the mutual respect that they bring to this marriage have their roots in the love, friendship, and guidance that all of you have given them. And we welcome in spirit all the people who could not come in person because of COVID rules, but who send their love to you.
So let's today's celebration be one that enlarges all of us and brings joy and delight into our midst. Let us give thanks for this beautiful day, for this joyful ceremony that will unite these two special people in marriage. To begin their new life together, they'll be merging their individual lives, their individual families, and their different faiths into a new entity. They have created this ceremony by weaving together the threads of their two traditions into a fabric that represents who they are.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, it is said. And so with the single step of this ceremony today, Sarah and Stuart are going to set out on their journey together with everything that they need. The love and support of their family and friends, their love for each other. May their love be ever true. May they fill their hearts with kindness and understanding and forgive each other's weaknesses and laugh together often. And I know I don't have to tell the two of you that. May they be friends, companions, and partners, meeting the joys and cares of life as one. And as the years pass, may their love deepen and mature, and may their home be truly a place of love and joy. And may they live in harmony with and respect the earth and all of God's creatures who share it with them.
Whatever source of spiritual guidance you follow, when we strip all the options away, the central theme is that whatever our religion, we're all one family. With that in mind, Sarah and Stuart have asked us to perform this ritual of celebration with you, their immediate family, extended family, and friends, by combining both of their individual spiritual traditions into this ceremony. And there is in Judaism one prayer that's always been recited to honor a special day or celebration, and only recited for the bride and groom at this point. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehecheyanu v'kimanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. We praise you, Adonai our God, ruler of the universe, who has given us life, sustained us, and brought us to this joyous occasion.
And from the Christian tradition, the Lord's Prayer. You may say it with me if you know it. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. 1 Corinthians 13. Though I speak with the tongues of men and angels and have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to move mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrong, but rejoices in the right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. So faith, hope, and love abide, these three, but the greatest of these is love.
Wine has been part of the celebration and sacraments in both our faiths, I think, ever since there's been wine. This cup of wine is symbolic of the cup of life. As you share this cup of wine, you undertake to share all that the future may bring. May all the sweetness that it holds for you be sweeter because you taste it together. And may whatever drops of bitterness it contains be less bitter because you share them together. The blessing over the wine, known as Kiddush, is part of many Jewish celebrations and holidays. The word Kiddush means sanctification. So as we recite this blessing, we symbolically sanctify this couple on this wedding day. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagafen. Simply thanking God for creating the fruit of the vine. But now in your first job of coupleship, give your bride a sip. You can help. Now, I know it's a stretch, but
Warm,
it's a
I
two-way
know.
street, so you have to give him a sip. We'll do a little bit more later, but not too much, I promise.
Sorry it's warm, guys. I know, I know. Been out here for a while. At the time of the lighting of candles, which is what we're going to do next, it is important to mention those that, while they cannot be here physically, are certainly here in spirit to bless this marriage. Alan and Eileen Winchester, Stuart's grandparents, Beverly Monroe Kratz, Sarah's grandmother, and Angel Coates, Sarah's grandfather.
An ancient Jewish sage once said, "From every human being there rises a light of life and purity that reaches straight to heaven. When two souls that are destined to be together and find each other, their streams of light flow together, and a single brighter one goes forth from their united being.
Until today, Stuart and Sarah have each let their own lights shine individually out into the world. Sarah, Stuart, see these candles over here? These candles represent your lives as they were before today. You see, they aren't lit yet. When two people love one another with devotion and freedom, they kindle the awareness of a new beginning. So I'm going to have your mothers come up and help this process along. Come on, moms. Carolyn, Tina, come on over here. Right over there. Okay. And you're going to help me light the candles from this universal light right here. Hopefully it will stay lit. Thank you for dropping the wind, God. So I'm going to give you each a candle to represent your child. Without my getting this down. Okay. So let's see. In committing to, so, you got it? You're right here?
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm going to ask you to light, and you're going to cup the flame and protect it. So just like you protected your child. Oh, that one too. Hang on one second. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to pass the light of your heritage, your line, along to your child, who is now going to take it and protect it just like you have protected it for her and for him. Beautiful. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you both.
So in committing to one another today, in the spirit of being born anew to one another, you kindle each other's divine light and promise always to try to see that light in one another, to nurture and tend the divine flame in your partner as best as you can each day, especially at the times that it may be hardest to see, and at the times your partner may doubt or forget the existence of that light within him or herself. So now I'm going to ask you to do the harder part, is to bring the two flames together and still protect them. What you're doing is you're bringing your respective flames together to form a new and greater flame of your marriage. Never forget that the light of your union is made up of your unique individual expressions of light. This center candle, which you are going to light together, represents your marriage. Now hold your flames together with each other and light the candle. All right. Now you're going to put the candles back into the candlesticks. Still lit. Here we go. Here, put yours in there. Because you're proving now that you are not going to give up your own life just because you're getting married. Right? Good. Right, everybody? All right.
But by the way, if the candles do blow out, in God's eyes,
They're still
burning.
lit. That's right. So take it.
Got it in just in time.
Just in time. Take each other's hands and repeat after me. Looking at each other. All that I am.
All that I am.
All that I and all that I have.
And all that I have.
I offer to you.
I offer to you.
Look at each other. Look at each other. All that I am
All that I am.
and all that I have.
And all that I have.
I entrust to your heart. Well, I'm going to do a blessing over the hands now, and it just so happens that you're already holding hands. So that worked out fine. So let us bless these hands that are before us this day. May they always be held by one another. Give them strength to hold on during the storms of stress and the darkest of nights. Keep them tender and gentle as they nurture each other in their love. And may these hands continue to build a life founded in grace and rich in sharing. May Sarah and Stuart see their four hands as healer, protector, shelter, and guide. Amen. Sorry. So I have a question to ask the two of you today. I hope you're ready.
Depends on how you answer
And
is whether or not we go on.
That's right. So will you, Stuart, take this woman, Sarah, as your wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish for all the days of your life? If now, answer so. I
do.
do. All right? And will you, Sarah, take this man, Stuart, as your husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish for all the days of your life? If so, now answer. I do. Now I'm going to ask the guests to take a vow. So I'm going to ask the families of the bride and groom to stand up, if you can.
If you can, comfortably.
Okay. Do you all promise to uphold and support these two very special people and give of yourselves to guide and honor them?
I do.
Very good. And now the friends of Sarah and Stuart, please rise. Will you all support these two special people as they begin their lives together as husband and wife? Please answer by saying, very good. Now if you're still sitting, you're at the wrong wedding. Have a seat.
Please be seated.
Okay, go ahead.
There is a wonderful poem written by E. E. Cummings about I carry your heart. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I'm never without it. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beauty, you are my world, my true. And it's you that are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing to you. And here is the deepest secret nobody knows. Here is the root of the root and the bud of the bud and the sky of the sky of a tree called life. When grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart.
Beautiful.
May I have the rings, please?
Get out of the way.
Yeah, you can pay him. He did it right. From earliest times, the circle has been a symbol of completeness, a symbol of committed love. An unbroken and never-ending circle symbolizes a commitment of love that is also never-ending. As often as either of you look at these tokens, I hope you'll be reminded of the commitment to love each other that you've made today. Lord, bless these rings and the two who exchange them. Fill them with your holy presence. Keep them safe in the circle of your protection and love. Amen. So Stuart, take the ring you have chosen for your bride. Place it on her wedding finger. Notice how brides always know which finger that is. And you're going to recite in Hebrew and in English with me. So repeat after me one word at a time. Hare,
Hare,
at,
At,
mikudeshet,
Mikudeshet,
li,
Li,
batabaat,
Batabaat,
zo,
Zo,
kadat,
Kadat,
Moshe,
Moshe,
v'Yisrael.
Israel.
And now in English, the easy part.
Okay.
Sarah,
Sarah,
be thou joined to me
be thou joined to me
with this ring
with this ring,
according to the laws of Moses and
according to
of,
the laws of Moses
and of Israel.
and of Israel.
And if you both together repeat, Ani lidodi,
Anila Dodi,
vidodi li.
Dodi Li.
I am my beloved's,
I am my beloved,
and my beloved is mine.
my beloved is mine.
Now it's your turn on his wedding finger, and you get to recite. Ready? Oh, pitch right on. Oh, so good. So one word at a time after me, and you can look at him. Hare, Atah, Mikudash, Li, Batabaat, Zo, Kadat, Moshe, the Yisrael. And in English, Stuart, be joined to me with this ring, according to the law of Moses and of Israel. And now together again, Ani lidodi, vidodi li. I am my beloved's,
I am my beloved,
and my beloved is mine.
my beloved is mine.
So wear these rings as a symbol of your love and trust, and so it is.
Be still, the Taoist blessing. Be still and know that I am with you, says the Creator. Be still and know that I am you, says the Tao. We are a part of nature, and nature is a part of us. We are held in the hand of God, and we are the hands of God. Do not try to live your life as if you were separate. You are not. You are of God. Heart of the Tao, you are within the landscape. You are the elements of the seasons. You are of both heaven and earth. Be known for what you are and make your actions harbingers of a better future. Flow like water around obstacles, hold true to the Creator, rest in the Tao, and you will be carried to where the future needs you. now's the time we get to talk to you a little bit. What I just read was, sweaty, huh? Okay. What I just read to you is a really powerful way to look at yourselves and to look at what it is that you're doing today, this new form that your life is taking. Don't take it lightly, and yet take it joyfully. Be present with each other. Be present for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, and make sure you acknowledge it all. And stay real with each other. Stay present, stay real, and keep going. And if you can do all those things, you are going to have a beautiful life full of the riches of soul.
I can make you two promises. One is that before today is over, every single one of these people sitting here will have some advice for you. My second promise is that you will have forgotten all of it. I have an easy way to remember some good advice. If you count off the first 10 letters of the alphabet on your fingers, and remember to say, stay aware of each other all the time. Marriages fall apart if you take each other for granted. And see the beauty in every day of your life together. And I'm not talking even more about this gorgeous day, but look at each other if you want to see the real beauty in your marriage. And care for each other. It's such a little word. But marriages can dry up and blow away if you don't care for each other. And delight in everything you do, and do it with great excitement. I don't think I have to tell either of you that. The letter F I do a little differently. Most people say forgive and forget. I say forget and forgive, because there will come some bumps along the way. I guarantee you, we're human beings. But if you can put those behind you, work them out, really finish with them, and then really forget them, then you can truly forgive each other. If you do that, you can be generous with everything that's left to share. And if you do it really well, all that's left to share is happiness. I think it's a better way to go. Now, there will come a moment, because I've already seen it in Stuart's eyes, so I know it's possible, that one or the other of you will have absolutely no idea what the other one is thinking. So go as deep as you can inside and use your intuition, because the answer will be there. The 10th letter is J, and it's very simple. It stands for joy. And everybody sitting here and gathered around right now is praying that the two of you live your lives together in joy.
Yeah.
Final benediction.
Yeah.
Go.
So Sarah and Stuart, now we have some really special words that we really want you to listen to. Now, as you've committed yourselves to each other in the sacred bond of marriage before God and before this loving community of family and friends.
Well, it is my legal right, of course, but our joy and privilege to declare that you are now husband and wife, and this would be such a wonderful time to kiss.
Yay! Woo! Yay!
Well, there's only two more things to do. There's just two more things to do. The final benediction is part of both Christian and Jewish tradition. Priests, ministers, rabbis have used the same words for thousands of years. And so we will recite the benediction in Hebrew and in English.
We ask
and
you
we
to
ask
rise.
that all of you who can do so comfortably to please rise. If it's not comfortable, don't, please. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha b'kunecha.
May God's presence shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha b'yasem lecha shalom.
May God's presence be with you now and through all the days of your lives. And may God grant you that most precious gift, that of peace and love. And let us all say, Amen.
One more thing. There is a tradition at the end of Jewish wedding ceremonies of breaking glass. The truth is, it is so old that we have absolutely no idea how it began or why, so we can make up our own rules. Now, you drank from a full glass of wine, and what you're about to break is empty, so maybe the lesson, look for the fullness in life. It's going to be sweeter. And I know the two of you had hoped that the breaking of this glass would symbolize the breaking down of barriers between people of different faiths and traditions. So maybe right here in this amazing spot would be the beginning of peace on earth, something that we all pray for. So when you leave here today, don't forget to take this with you. And should the moment come that you have your first disagreement as husband and wife, I'm told it's possible, first take this out, unwrap it, and reassemble all the pieces perfectly. And then see if you can even remember what it was you were going to argue about. So you all have a job. You don't get away free. When Stuart steps on this and breaks this, your job at the top of your lungs is to shout the words Mazel Tov for good luck. Good luck. Go for it. Mazel Tov!
Mazel tov! Mazel tov! Yay!
Flowers?
Flowers?
Take them out.
We'll
I'll
take
get it.
We'll get it. Woo! Oh, just in time. Look at that. The wind waited for us.
Amazing.
Look at that. That was wonderful.